Here we go again. I'm getting ready to do a women's empowerment speech. I'm super excited about it here at the Business and Brunch. So we're going to capture a little bit of content and see what we're able to grab and share with you. We letting that out too. Okay, we're loosening up all the way, right? It gets raw sometimes, all right? The moments that you have with yourself get real raw in that mirror, all right? And sometimes it's not nice. Sometimes it's not empowering. Sometimes it doesn't feel good, but we still walk in a space like this and we show up and we tell our goodness, right? No, we should walk in feeling our goodness, and all the other things is a bonus, right? So we're stripping that down, our age, our name, our roles, our titles, everything about us that people identify us by outside ourselves. I just want you to sit with yourself for a moment and be present with me and breathe. Taking a good old inhale and exhale. Yeah. We're going to inhale again. Inhale and exhale. Now, some of y'all might be in this space and feel me. And some of y'all might be like, what the hell is going on? What is happening? In your mind, you know, your mind want to take you over here. Do I want to have a drink? Is it weird if I take a sip right now? I need to cough or sneeze. You know how sometimes your mind want to take you in other places? Because we can't, it's hard sometimes to be present because we're never present. We're just going through the motion of things. This is a space to actually be present and just be, right? And so I want to take you here so that you can know what this feels like. Even as you run your business, you can still feel this sense of presence, aliveness, focus, clarity. Right? You can feel this sense as you're moving into everything you do without always having to be identified as everything else outside yourself or how everybody see you, right? So now that we're here and we're present, I want to talk about this women empowerment because that's what this is about today. And when I think about empowerment, so many levels of that. And so I'm here to talk about being selfish. My focus is to breathe, which is being present. We're here now. And the second thing is being selfish. And that is your self-love, your self-worth, your self-discovery, your self-healing, your self-care. So when I think of women empowerment, there's three things that I want to share with you. And the first one is authenticity. Being real with yourself, right? You all got it going on. I already know that. But even in the things that we're doing, sometimes we get lost in wanting to show up how we think people want to see us show up or how we think we're supposed to show up for people instead of just keeping it real with ourselves. The moment we keep it real with ourselves, the moment everything flows so much better. When I first started this space here, I was talking to the camera like this. And I was like, who is this person? I don't even know who that is. Like, I don't even want to hear from her. I don't see realness. I don't see rawness. I don't see me, right? People want to see you in them. And that's just what it is. And not to say you're trying to walk around reflecting them, but the moment you show up as yourself, you'll realize how many people will talk to you differently. They'll receive you differently. They'll give you that same vibe and energy that is exactly what you needed for yourself, right? Does that make sense? But then you show up as a different person trying to do things that you think it's supposed to be done. You get those kind of people that's not genuinely connected. And you get those type of situations that you walk away and be like, I just wasted my time, right? And I think here, authenticity is all over this table. So it's not that I don't think you ladies are authentic or genuine. It's just making sure that you hone in on what that is for yourself every moment, whether it's a fail or a win, right? Being real with ourselves on the fails and the wins. Moving forward is still moving forward in our genuine, raw self. And I don't think that there's a fail when you're being true to yourself at any moment. So the second thing is being present, what we just did. We took our inhale and exhale. So meditation is key, right? And if meditation is not your thing, it probably needs to be your thing. Because that means that you can't sit still long enough to control your mind, then you need to have that conversation again. Like, we need to have a conversation because I can't reel you in. And if I can't reel you in with myself, then I'm gonna let everyone else reel you where they want to take you, right? So having a space to be quiet and have a Zen moment to yourself, to hear your thoughts, reflect on your thoughts, know what your thoughts are telling you is key. Because if you don't know what your thoughts are telling you, then you'll go for anything, right? So one of the practices I like to do sometimes is in the store is breathing. It don't have to be this set out, okay, light the candles. That's good too. But don't think I'll set aside time to meditate and have a moment with myself and then never do it. Versus I'm in this car right now, ain't nobody with me. I'm turning off the music and I'm gonna have a moment with myself while we drive. All right, and I'm going to receive whatever you're telling me, whatever I can hear from myself. I need to hear this. I need to know what I'm thinking about myself. I need to know what I'm feeling about myself. I need to know what's happening within me for me, not because anybody else. And I need to know if there is outside influences influencing how I feel about myself. And if I don't feel good when I'm talking to myself or listening to those thoughts, clearly I'm letting the lies take over. Because I'm not going to disempower myself. I'm not going to talk down about myself. I'm not going to let words that do not make me feel good tell me who I am and how I should be. That means that's lies. So that's something to be mindful of. Anytime you hear self-doubt, fear, things talking about your body image, your skin, your hair, anytime you feel that you are being torn apart within yourself with your own thoughts, that's not who you are. That is not your thoughts. Shut it down. Not today. Okay? That's an affirmation for you. Not today. Okay? And the third thing is grace. Giving yourself grace. Ooh, how many times do we step into things and we do amazing things and we start picking apart how we could have made it better? I'm not saying that it can't be better. I'm saying applaud yourself for where you stepped into, because there was a moment that you had to get to even get to this point to get to the next point. So give yourself grace. It's okay to stumble and fall. It's okay to feel like you're not at your best. It's okay, right? It's okay if they don't get you. It's okay if they don't believe in you. It's okay if they don't see your vision because they're not supposed to. It's not theirs to see. And sometimes we allow other people to get in our own head and we don't give ourselves grace because we're showing up for other people versus showing up for ourselves and allowing our gift to just bless others, right? The moment you show up for yourself, it don't matter. They will either come the right ones or they will fall off. And I don't mind you falling off, okay? So we just gonna let some folks fall off, okay? Bye-bye. Or we're going to allow them to rise to the occasion. We'll hold each other's hand and we will empower ourselves on the way. Received? Yes! Now, it's time for y'all to work, okay?